Hey, beautiful friends. It's Rachel Archelaus here. I'm in Seattle on a little vacation, and I want to read to you. I want to read you the introduction. I'm going from my heart here. It's actually a little scary for me to read it to you because my brain is saying don't, but my heart is saying please, please, please. So you're seeing real time here how being Rachel works, and usually I'm smart enough to listen to my heart. I also want to remind you that until Tuesday, our Certified Intuitive Artist program is having a little expansion sale. And so that means you can take 30% off tuition, which is a really huge amount. It's about $1,000. So if you're interested in that, go to intuitiveartacademy.com/enroll and then use code LOVE, LOVE, for 30% off. How different would your life be if you could see the future? What if you always knew the right decision to make, when to risk it all, and how to take the best next step to create the life you've always known is your true destiny? What do you feel when considering those ideas? When I contemplate these questions, I feel freedom. The freedom to express my true self. Freedom to make decisions based on your actual preferences. Freedom to slow down and actually be. To savor what is in front of you without fear of losing an opportunity or offending someone. When you make space for yourself, you also unleash the genius that is often tucked away under the surface. It's hidden from view because we're always so busy meeting obligations and putting the well-being and feelings of others first. Is it time to let your genius out and relax? If you'd like to get to know your essence, the truth of who you are, then you're in for a colorful treat. In this book, I will be showing you how to turn the above questions into habits. I'll show you how to use intuitive art to craft your dream life. Ditch the confusion and go deeper within yourself in a simple and easy way. You don't need meditation to achieve this. You don't need spiritual seclusion either. Just 5 minutes, some paper, and a few crayons. I stumbled across this special art form at the age of 11 while sitting on the floor, back against the tiger blanket overhanging my bed, painting a picture on the top of a small decorative cardboard box. It was for my mother's birthday. The box was only about 4 inches wide and it was square. I loved buying different shapes and sizes of craft boxes from Jo-Ann Fabrics because they were easy to paint. The paint I was using was rescued from the trash. My best friend Amy was the daughter of a costume designer for the Broadway production of Les Miserables. They were moving again and had a huge heap of garbage lining their sidewalk. I spotted a jewel amongst the refuse, and while Amy didn't really want me to take the wine box brimming with her mom's discarded oil paints, I couldn't let that treasure go. Oil paints are not the best idea for an 11-year-old, but I felt they would allow me to create new colors more easily than the art supplies I already had. This tiny painting from my mother looked like a checkerboard. There was a thick black line that separated the top of the box into quadrants. In each corner of the box was a slightly different shade of coral, one a little yellow, the other more orange. It wasn't a very pretty painting, nothing refined or delicate about it, just a few blobs of color. When I finished the painting, I sat there staring at it, and suddenly I was gifted a new understanding. I knew what those colors meant. I knew what the painting meant. It was as if I discovered a new magic trick. To see if I was making it all up, I went to my mother and shared the download that I'd received. I told her that the painting showed me that she compartmentalized her problems, that she wasn't as happy as she wanted me to believe. I felt and knew from the painting that she was hiding aspects of her life from my dad, and that she was putting on a brave face for my sister and I. I also mentioned that I had no idea where that information had come from. No one appeared and whispered it in my ear. No one signed the letter that had been deposited in my head. That part didn't concern her much, and I was sort of used to things like that happening, so we let the how part go. The all-important validation did come. She was taken aback by what I had said, especially as I was only 11 and didn't even know what compartmentalized meant. She said yes, She kept her problems to herself and didn't want to upset me. That was all I needed to know. In retrospect, that first session of intuitive art married all the loves of my life: psychology, creativity, art, spirituality, channeling, and connection. Revealing my finding to my mother felt like a therapy session, a chance for her to view her own truth in a non-judgmental way. And for me, I got to witness how we alter our personalities for the sake of other people. I got to know my mother's values, keeping a brave face and putting her children first. And I also saw the power in art and intuition. Suddenly, the creativity that I cherished all my life grew into a multi-dimensional healing modality. But I wouldn't fully realize this for some time, until I desperately needed it myself. I've used intuitive art to overcome the roughest circumstances in my life. It's in our darkest moments that we often don't trust our intuition. We doubt ourselves, and it can be very hard to trust our closest friends and family, even when they take the risk of showing us a truth we are failing to see. In my darkest hour, I used intuitive art to provide me with a source of reliable, unbiased information that I couldn't find anywhere else. That, my friends, is the introduction. And then the next chapter, Carving My Canoe, this beautiful illustration, it goes into all about that darkest time. And just briefly, I know what it's like to not be able to trust yourself, to have an inclination of what's going on, to really have an idea of what the truth might be, but not really be able to fully sink into it, not really be able to fully make a decision based on that information. And this book is all about helping you really get to know that deeper part of you and to have a tool to always be able to have that unbiased connection. And so whether you're clearing huge trauma, you'll know how to do, or if you just want a general soft look into yourself or look into your vacation or whatever, intuitive art can be your best friend. So thank you for listening to that introduction. And if you want to help yourself do this and help other people do this too, then check out being a certified intuitive artist. There has absolutely, hands down, never been a better time to do it. We're going to be getting a lot more demand for this in a few months. And if you're ready to go, then even better. And if you want to check out what the program is all about, go to intuitiveartacademy.com/enroll. And you'll be able to pre-order this from Amazon, Barnes & Noble very soon. I will let you know. And thank you so much to all of you who have already ordered it, and to all of my beautiful certified intuitive artist friends and family. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, guys.